And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the mound now, Tanner Houck. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo. Don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Rojas in now, takes ball one off the plate. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. O'Neill going back. Just shy of the wall. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. Situations, you have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field, on the move. He's got it, there's two away.
Batting third, the center.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
The pitch.
Ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Two outs, base is empty. and a miss, and that's strike 2. Righty to the plate. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Kicks and deals. That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, he can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Luke Raley at the plate and takes high there. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one is lifted in the air. Got it! Covered plenty of distance there. And that'll do it. One left for Seattle. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Fenway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Bryce Miller. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Count 1-0.
That's outside. 1-0. Slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Foul. One out, base is empty. Yoshida checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Tristan Casas. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fourth.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Red Sox already leading. Inside, almost got him. And now it's 1-2.
2 balls.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count's full. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Duran has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting six, the first baseman, number 23.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Luis Arias. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Hammer, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two on, one out.
Nope, that's inside.
This to third, and it goes just foul. One-two now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Flailed at a splitter in the dirt for strike three.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended stint, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feel more comfortable and settled in the box.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. Remains 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Miller back to work. Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is downstairs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Trevor Story. Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. O'Neill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. He kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Now it's John Murphy. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. Line drive. Caught.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
David Hamilton, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. Strike one.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. To third, safely into second. He's got a double.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So 2 down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And that one fouled off. Two outs, two in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Slider misses outside. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
at Fenway. Here's Josh
The
Rojas.
second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That
Oh,
one
that's off the
inside, and that is ball one. In the air, right field. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
One ball,
That one
one
misses
strike.
in the dirt. And there's a ball. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Miller back to work. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Miller with a move to first. And he's back in there. Duran on at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Next, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. Right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And another ball. They'll crisp through the early stages. he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One down. Devers now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Well struck, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
One out, runner at second. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. On the ground, Crawford. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the left fielder, Luke Raley. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. And the righty deals. And that one is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down. That one the other way. Casas steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tom Murphy. The line to kick the pitch. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
The pitch. And the slider just misses.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done
it. This is again 5 in a row.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the right-hander deals. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 2-1. Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. One fouled off, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle end. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Outside.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2. And he deals.
2 balls.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. And that's outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
So now 3-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Gabe Spire comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Murphy around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets under and pops it up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Rafael Devers on deck for Boston. And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He can walk me.
Base is full, 2 gone. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're headed to the 5th. The Red Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Digging in, Luis Urias. Urias measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Righty to the plate. Urias checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. First time up was a pop out. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Missing inside, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side, and that one handled. He takes it on his own. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 4-0. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Ryan Stanton.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Tyler O'Neill.
No left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here comes a pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Story now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Kicks and deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Haniger makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. Hout back to work. That one not close, and that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. And the count is 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Devers hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Now here is Luke Raley. That catches the outside corner. Going 1. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Red Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, David Hamilton. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Kicks and fires.
82.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. His righty-lefty splits there. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And the righty deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Way outside. It's 2-2. At the belt and fires. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Now the center fielder, Garrett.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one for strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jorge Polanco. The pitch.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Misses. And the count is even 2-2. And right back to the mound. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ty France digs in now. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. On the warning track, and holds it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. First offering in the dirt.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Mitch Haniger now at the plate. Haniger having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That's in there. 0-1. And here it comes. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third base line. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Savant stands in now and watches strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The lefty fires. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball. And it just ate him off. The hands get stiff. And even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Ball one there. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Santos warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first. Fires to second for one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
I mean, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Devers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball one.
And takes low for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the 3-1. Bounce to the right. Rojas throws on to first. Out number 3. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. How? Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
To third. One up, one down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. And they're at the knees. And it's 0-2. The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Rafaela brings it in, and that is that.
I keep your heart beating like a drum, give you that good feeling that you want for everything you're needing, you know.
Andres Munoz taking over on the mound,
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Munoz in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Next pitch, not close, up high. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. And he deals. Got him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now catcher, John Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one almost got him. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered Haniger. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Litke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder, Luke Raley.
The left fielder, number 20.
And a pitch.
Luke Raley.
That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one in there across the letters.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here's 0-1. On the ground to first, Casas. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty.
He's 2 outs away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Chris Martin.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, but you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. But this team has been playing really well. But to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits. Make it 2 touchdowns. Make it 14.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long